Welcome to Kilimo Faida TV show. This is your host Bikimani. Our today's show has been sponsored by Daily Vision Project 2025 by Faida AgriVenture Limited and Australian Red Napier. Those are my two sponsors for this show. Based on our project, that is Daily Vision 2025, we're trying to help dairy farmers to come up with the best model farms, to come up with the best projects that will give them profits, that will give them growth, and then they can realize what they are aspiring in their daily career as a reward business. And one of the critical things that we have to consider is how we do the housing or the dairy barns. And so many people have been requesting the designs. And today we're bringing to you a simple design that you will see no metal construction. And I request that you keep tuned until the end so that you can see a design that you can simply replicate. This farm that I'm in, we've helped in getting the clear vision of the farm, and now it's done in terms of construction, and now we are going at the next phase of bringing in the best pedigree cows. So this is Narok County. This is the farm which is the pioneer farm for Pakchong 1. You've heard of Super Napier Pakchong 1. This is one of the farms where it started. So definitely what they started with is ensuring that they had enough feeds. As we speak, they have over 8 acres of Super Napier Pakchong 1 that is able to feed over 100 cows. And in this farm, the farm can house at least 45 mature or lactating cows with several sections where we can house the calves. So we're happy for Daily Vision 2025 being the master planners of this. I know most of you have been requesting us, or maybe you've been in need to see a big farm, a farm with a lot of maybe metal constructions, modern complex constructions worth millions. Now see how you can do a farm with less than 200,000. I mean 200,000 Kenyan money and have the best farm setup. Well, so what are some of the features that we have in this farm? Our cameraman will show you. These are the eating space. Like this is the feeding area. They are raised from the ground, so this means the feeds are not contaminated. The feeds will not get maybe water contamination. The barns are very clean, or like the feeding area is very clean. And inside the feeding troughs, we have an unrecyclable material that is well fitted, very clean. And by the way, you can see this is Pakchong 1 that the cows are feeding. So how does this help? You see, if we were doing, say, a metal construction, it would be very hard to do maintenance anytime we had an issue, because we would be forced to maybe demolish the whole feeding trough. But this is designed using wood, timber below there. It's well raised. The cows can eat at ease. And in the space where we would use the metal partitions, we have wood partitioning. So it means for each cow, as you can see behind me, it's eating comfortably without any distraction, because every cow has its own space. Do you think this is hard to do at your farm? I believe this is not difficult. So this section, you can see from the end to the end, it's able to house at least 15 cows. So we have other sections on the other side, which you will see later on in our videos. The next aspect is the welfare of the farmhand. You see, they need enough working area so that when they are feeding the cows, they won't create distractions, maybe because if the pulse are very squeezed. So here you can see it's a spacing of at least 1 meter. So 1 meter spacing. So this means it's very comfortable, even 2-3 people, at least 1.5 meters. There's a 1.5 meters. So even 2 people or 3 people can walk comfortably. So they have enough space to feed the cows. Another very important aspect after feeding, we are going to see how we're doing the water, like how the cows take their water, how we've constructed the same. You'll be able to see that. So one important aspect in your dairy farm is where you have to design is where you're doing the milking, and definitely where your calves stay. It's a crucial relationship. So you see, on my left hand side, you see where we're doing the milking, a clean area, a raised area, a well ventilated area for the cleanness of the milk. And just immediately we have the calf's pen, well raised from the ground. This ensures the security of the calves, the health of the calves, and also closeness or close proximity to where you're sourcing the milk. So anytime you're doing a design of your farm, ensure that where your calves stay, where you do your milking, it's very close so that anytime you can give them enough or the right diets. I hope you've learned, and in the next step I'm now going to show you another crucial aspect of the farm design, the farm separation, and where we do watering of the cows. When you're doing your farm design, light ventilation is very important. That's why you see in this farm we've used the translucent iron sheets. This ensures enough light within the farm, and also the area is very open. You can't hear any smell because there is enough air circulation within the farm. You from this side to the other side, down to the farm, top to the houses, everything is very clean, and the air is very clean because it's well ventilated. When you're doing your farm partition or the farm design, you need to consider different separations. And at this section that where I'm studying, on my right hand or on my left hand side, we have a section that will be housing the ladies. These are the heifers that are between 6 months to 13 months. Why that age? These are most of the heifers that are not yet served or not yet ready to be served. So at the age of 14 months to 18 months, these heifers are ready to be served, and now they are separated to go to another section. This will help you in managing the diet of each and every section. So where we are studying, we were at the milkers section. I also did show you the section where we are having the calves. So at this section, we are going to have we call them the young heifers that are not yet served, that are on the path to grow to a level where they can be able to be served, and that's the future of the farm. Also here, you can see I did talk about water. You need water that is clean, and secondly, you need water that is at least warm so that the cows can can comfortably drink the water without the risk of or the hazard of getting diseases like pneumonia and the likes. So at this section, you can see the water is exposed to sunlight. You can see at this section of the barn, it's not covered. So that means the cows have the leeway to get enough sunshine, and with the sunshine, they can be able to like the urge, the thirst to take water is there, and then they can take as maximum. So you can see these drums, in normal circumstances, they will be littering our environment, but they have been recycled to give us an easy to clean water trough. So this is one of the section or one of the things that I would recommend in your farm. Also on the other side is the sleeping area for the milkers. You can see for the sleeping area of the milkers, or like the cows, it's well done. It has the same size as the cow, at least 10 feet, and then the cow will be able to deposit the manure outside the sleeping area, and then we have some comfortable mattresses. Where some other people will use, say, sand, sawdust. It's all recommended for such a section. On the other side, you see some other young heifers that have been already served, and then our cameraman is going to show you the served heifers. They have their specific area with their specific diet. So this is a farm design that is very simple, less than 200,000, and it will comfortably cater for over 100 cows. Isn't it amazing? Isn't it a good idea to to try this 2025. So we're going to go and see the section where we're doing the feeds. So at that section, you see it's well covered. So there's no risk of water. There's good drainage, so there's no risk of water coming in. We have a machine that is connected to electricity, and this machine is able to give you a very fine feeds, which avoids any wastage. So these are some of the things that you're supposed to consider for this coming year 2025. This farm design has been brought to you by Faida Agriventure. If you need any assistance in designing your farm across East Africa, we can do it for you. We can visit your farm, help you design, help advise you with our animal nutrition experts, covering each single detail that is of importance in your farm design. Remember, it's not difficult, but it's very difficult if you've not started. Just take a step today and realize your daily vision. I was your host, B. Kimani.